Sigourney Weaver in the Alien series was an absolute badass. That's what we're dealing with today. We are dealing with the Evomorph here on the USS Konrad. This is probably one of the more complex Final Girls scenarios I've personally played. I haven't played them all, I'm no expert, but it looks like there's some really cool mechanics in here. To start off with the USS Konrad, we have some special rules. On the USS Konrad, there's this special concept of key cards. I start with one in my inventory. There's also 2 out on the map here, and I want to try to get those because those will unlock these special corridors that are highlighted in yellow here, and here, and they also will activate important ship functions. And those actions might just be the key to me defeating the Evomorph. Speaking of the Evomorph, this one is pretty damn cool. I really love the design here. On this evolution card here, we're going to start the Evomorph as a hatchling. It is incredibly dangerous. If it hits for 10, so I want to stay away from it. However, in general, it won't increase the bloodlust unless it defeats a victim itself. Any other effects around bloodlust will decrease my time. However, as soon as that bloodlust goes up, or it essentially kills its first victim, it's going to evolve and immediately disappear. And that's where this Evomorph gets extremely cool, I guess. I don't know if it's going to be cool after I get demolished by it like I do everything in this game. But it will disappear. And when it disappears, this ambush deck that I have shuffled up here comes into play. It will be able to essentially appear anywhere on the map, and typically either next to me or in my space. So that false sense of security, just like in those alien movies, as you walk around the spaceship and you don't see any alien, they can pop out of the ceiling at any time whatsoever. I do have one way to fight that though, and that's with this new action card called Scan. It essentially will allow me to put these X tokens in my space, not allowing the Evomorph to pop in there and surprise me. So I could essentially build a perimeter, or I can build some safety zones for myself. That is the mitigation against that ambush deck that I hope to use. Once the Evomorph becomes a youngling, then all bets are off. The bloodlust track is working as normal, and no longer will I take a hit to time when bloodlust were to otherwise increase. And those first 2 forms, or evolutions, hey, it's kind of like a Pokemon, but less cute, right? Anyways, those first 2 evolutions are child's play because both of those only have 4 health. So if I can take it out there, that would be huge. However, the 3rd evolution will make the Evomorph become an adult and have 10 health. So it's going to be quite the tank. Lucky for me, there's these maintenance cards. And if I play my cards right, no pun intended, I might be able to self-destruct the ship, for example. And as long as I can get to the escape pod in time, I could win the game. However, if I self-destruct the ship and I die as well, that's not going to be a win, as stated in the rule book. That actually reminds me of Mission Catastrophe. Anyone else play Mission Catastrophe? That's just a wonderful game. So good, so underrated. It really needs another printing. So I think my strategy is probably to use these maintenance cards for the win condition. I don't know that I want to get next to the baby Evomorph so it can hit me for 10 and one-shot me out of the game. I also don't know if I'm going to have the DPS to essentially take out a 10 health baddie here. So, we'll see. This is my absolute first play. We'll see how I do. Spoiler alert, I typically lose. So we'll see how it goes. Let's jump into it though. All right, so to start the game, I am up here in the mess hall. I really need to start making my way over to pick up some more key cards. I would love to search here, but I don't have the card. I'm kind of just in an awkward position. I could simply try to get over to the armory. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and walk first. All right, that feels pretty good. 1 success. Do I want to move 2 spaces or 1 and start to load up trash compactor? Probably not. I either want to save them for airlock or self-destruct so I can kind of one-hit this thing. So I'm going to go ahead and discard short rest and weak attack to move 2 into the junction. I'm going to go ahead and walk 1 more time. All right, that's great. I'm not going to discard the 2, and I'm just going to move the 1 space for now. And I'll spend a focus. That's good. Forgot to reduce time twice for walk. Focus, I do get a success. I have to reduce time 1 more and remove horror. And I'm gonna go ahead and hold off there. I have 3 to spend. I'll take I really need to keep going out of there, so I have to take a sprint as much as I'd like to get a search at this point. I'm gonna do that, and I'll take a scan just in case he disappears and does a quick evolution. You never know what's in the terror deck. All right, now we are on to the hatchling form of the Evomorph. They're going to target, which is going to be right here. Move and kill. Well, that was fast. And that would have Bloodlust go up. Immediately evolves. So now this will increase normally. Now the youngling has disappeared, and I believe that ends the turn immediately. Yep, so that ends the killer phase. Now Bloodlust will now increase normally upon evolving. But the next time around, we're going to have to be drawing from... There will be no killer phase. We're going to ignore everything except for those ambush cards, which I have literally no idea what's in that deck. I haven't even thumbed through it at all, so I'm sure there's lots of really fun stuff coming. All right, I don't have much to do here. I've got to get a sprint off for sure. That's not good. Do I want to discard the 2 to get there? Probably, so I can move 2 spaces and reduce the time. So I will discard, scan, and focus to move 2. My time's now at 5, and I'm going to spend a time to pick up this key card. Now I'm in business with key cards here a little bit. The question is, will I be able to find enough? I'm going to definitely have to search, because I don't know how else you get them. Like, I can get back over there for my 3rd, and that would allow me to at least do airlock. But that's all I can do now. I have 4. I definitely want search. Pick up all my free cards for 2. And I'm sure that thing will be popping up in my space really quickly. So I might want to get a scan in a close call. Unless it pops up right now. All right. All right, so now killer's turn. I ignore everything except for draw and read the youngling side here. And it's pretty simple. 2 Bloodlust here. So now it can move awfully fast. Does 1 damage still. I do reduce horror. And that's that. I think there's not much to that one. Yes. Okay, that's going to accelerate the game a little bit here. I do want to search. I can get that super loader key, which might be helpful. I think I also have to find the super loader card. I can take this opportunity now to try and get that super loader. I think that might be a good intermediate strategy, so let's try to do that. Let's search. Okay, so I can take the top item. I'll go ahead and do that. This is fine. Reduce by 1. Forgot to reset there. Now I have the super loader key. If I'm in the same space as a super loader, I may take and equip the super loader item card. All right, now that search is done, I want to get out of here and maybe save some people. So let's walk. Oh boy, that is beautiful. I will reduce there. I'm going to take one with me. I'm going to move over here. Now the question is, do I move towards that super loader? Probably. Or do I move to the escape pod? If I move to the escape pod and I rescue 3, it'd be really close to getting to the other side, but it also allows me to take a surge card, reduce horror. There's a lot of good stuff there that I might want to try to do and take this opportunity to take some of those victims off the board. So I will move a second time with now 2 victims in my space. And I have another walk. Let's do it. I only need 1. Okay, I will get focus and short rest. Reduce time by 1 and move these 2 with me. And I will save all 3 in the escape pod. I'll pass. All right, so now I don't love any of the loot that's there right now. Although that emergency access card would be helpful. Because if I'm trying to get back over to that super loader right now, that sure would help. All right, I'm going to reduce horror with one of them. I'll move 1 space with another. Let's come back to the furnace, and I'm gonna take the top item card. Emergency access. All right, 3 time left. Close call, scan, and weak attack. He could definitely drop in on me, so I'm gonna try to scan right now. Oh, that's beautiful. And if I get rid of both of my cards, double success would be, I wouldn't lose any time, which would be great. Place an X in my space so it can't drop in there, and reduce horror. And that's that. That's all my cards, but I do have 3 time to spin now. I got to keep moving because I want to get over to that loader. So I'm going to grab a sprint, and I'll take a scan. Yet again. Also take my focus here. Back to the ambush deck and the youngling. Okay, not so bad. Bloodlust goes up. Nothing else. Hey, maybe this game's easy. Maybe it's easy. I don't know. All right, yes. So I'm gonna go ahead and sprint. So I will discard the 2 and the time to get over 2 and go into planning here. I'll take all my free cards. I've got 5 to spend, and this emergency access doesn't make me spend like a walk or a sprint card, so I don't need that to get into the loader space. I do want search though, so I will buy a search for 2. So about the search for 2, I may even want to search twice, really, like to see if there's something that can, I don't even know, is there something in there that can get me more key cards? Because I need a bunch more. Yeah, I'm gonna take another search and a scan for my 3. I'm gonna reset. Moving on, Evomorph will go. I get another ambush card. I have a feeling he's got to drop in. This has to be it. Okay, here we go. Make a horror roll. Place an X in the closest space to you without an X for 2 success. 1 success, no effect, and no success. Bloodlust goes up. If Bloodlust goes up, he then evolves to adult. So this is actually a really big roll here. Yeah, this horror roll is actually pretty big. I definitely don't want him to get up to adult already. I'd love for him to drop into the youngling and I can take some shots, especially since I'm going to have that loader next. But let's see. Here we go. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. So no effect at all. That's done. Oh, beautiful. Easy game. Easy game. Thanks, Fan Rider. This is simple. This is making me feel smart. I have a feeling this will ramp though. I do have a feeling. Okay, so I'm going to search first. See if I can keep my hot streak going. No. Okay. I'll get rid of weak attack and short rest. And I can take the top item at the armory. Let's see what we get. Oh, flamethrower. That is awesome. All damage must be distributed evenly between victims, enemies, and you in that order. In the space that is attacked. Oh, okay. So if I'm using it, I'm hurting everybody. It's 2-handed. I get 2 uses. If I can get to the other side of Jenette, I'm going to get another 2 uses for her ultimate ability, I believe it's called. We'll see if I ever see this alien. I don't know. All right, so I will emergency access. I'm going to discard that. I can move to an adjacent space through a maintenance shaft. All right, so I moved through that maintenance shaft here. I can now take and equip the super loader card. So let's take a look at airlock here. I have the opportunity to start to activate it. So once activated, I can place a token in the hangar. During the action phase, while in the hangar or adjacent space, I can discard that and open the airlock, instantly killing everyone in the hangar. If present, the super loader is lost. All right, so that personal beacon up there all of a sudden looks really good in this instance, so I can lure the alien in there. The question is, do I want that to be my victory condition or self-destruct? The tricky part with self-destruct is I don't know if I'm ever going to find another security token. So I might as well start to activate this airlock by discarding a couple key cards right there and right there. Those key cards are gone. I'm also going to get into this super loader. All right, so I found the super loader here. Let's see what we got. So no range. It is 2-handed. When it's equipped, victims won't follow me, so I don't want to equip it yet until the next, well, I can't equip it until the next upkeep phase anyhow. It reduces all movement by 1 to a minimum of 1. reduces all damage taken by one to a minimum of 1. Okay. And I cannot play short or long rest or search, but it does do 2 damage. Okay. Do I want to save a couple people in the escape pod? Possibly. That would probably be good. So I will play walk. Discard 2. That's probably a good trade at this point. Discard a focus and a search to be able to bring 2 in with me and save them. So I will take a search card for free right now with one of the victims. And now I can flip and I can recover 1 health for each additional victim saved, but that doesn't matter. All right, I'm considered to have an additional hand for the purposes of holding and using item cards. Too bad I don't have 2 more hands, so I could use the flamethrower while on the super loader. That'd be pretty legit. I can place 2 tracking markers on this card. When using an item with limited uses, I may use one of these markers instead. So that flamethrower now has 4 shots of 3. That very easily could be my win condition here. So I'm going to try to get back in that spot of the super loader. I'm going to walk again. I need a success here. All right, I do have a success. Do I need 2 spaces? No, I just need 1. So I'll move 1 space, remove a time. So I'm back with super loader again. And I will attempt to scan right now. Protect me. Oh boy, that's great. All right, X goes in my space and, ooh, I'm rolling 3 now. That's nice. This is a breeze. I don't know why Final Girl's tough. I'm probably playing it wrong right now. Now that I think about it, as I'm getting cocky, but what are you gonna do? All right, so I have 4 time left here. Let's see, what are my goals? My goals are really to get to the other side, but the tricky part, maybe I just get a Furious Strike and just wait for him to come in, but I still need to move a spot. So I'm not going to do that. I'll take a sprint, a close call, and a scan. Also pick up my free focus here. All right, Evomorph's turn. He's still sitting as a youngling. Let's see what we get out of this deck. It's been awfully friendly to us. I don't think it's going to continue. All right, move the Bloodlust marker up on the track next to the space with Evolve in the special effect column. Okay, so it just goes up 1 for me there. So it will evolve now. Now it has health up to 10. So it recovers everything, and I reveal the Dark Power card and rotate the ambush deck. All right, when revealed, place Evomorph in the closest space to you without an X and remove all X's. Okay, so closest space would be right here. And I get to remove them all now, just when I was feeling good. Whenever the Evomorph damages you, randomly discard 1 action card. Oh, I really wish I would have bought a guard instead, because now he's going to target, but he won't move on the second action. And there's nothing to kill there. Okay, that's good. I don't know for sure, but I think I might be drawing a terror card at this point, now that he's in this form. I don't know, but I'm going to go with the Principle of Infinite Evil and say he's going to, and we're going to pull, oh, gross. Whenever the Evomorph vanishes, perform the following killer action before it disappears, and it's 3 extra hearts. Holy crap. That's why I really want to get into that airlock. I'll say that. Okay, well, it's my turn either way.
Yes!
I think the good news is I can use Flamethrower right now, so at least I'll hit Flamethrower, knock off 3, and get rid of that minor dark power immediately. The question is, can I use it again? Doesn't say once per turn. I don't know. I guess that probably doesn't make sense because I'd almost kill him. He'd be down to 1 heart if I could do that. That seems too easy. Once again, when I don't know, I'm gonna go with that Principle of Infinite Evil. The bad news is I didn't think ahead, and so maybe I just focus on saving victims. Maybe I do try to sprint across that map, keeping those victims there as bait, trying to get that other key card. In the meantime, if I can move 2 spaces over, I might be able to, he'll probably move. He's gonna move next turn. And if I move in his space, he's attacking me. This is a tough decision. I have plenty of cards here. I might just hold on to him, let him get into my space, and then get out of there. Hit him again with Flamethrower. Maybe a Furious Strike. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to planning. I will spend 4 for Furious Strike. Going to reset there. Also take my 0 cost cards. So I've got plenty to make sure I can get successes. I have close calls. I've got kind of everything here. I don't know if I have a path directly to beat the Evomorph, but it's not bad. It could be worse. I don't know. All right, so killer's gonna go. It's going to target, move, and hit. That's gonna increase. Now it's up to 3 damage. Now we're gonna go to a terror card. Oh gosh, come on. Another minor dark power. Roll 1 fewer dice to a minimum of 1 die when resolving a scan action card. So I really don't care about the ability. It's just more health to deal with. It just kind of sucks. Now the question is, do I even want to get into the super loader at this point? When I could technically still use this flamethrower. I mean, I kind of have an embarrassment of riches right now in terms of attack. No, I'm not going to equip anything. My turn. I have tons of cards here. Let's just start wailing. I'm going to Furious Strike right out of the gates. I do have a close call if need be, and I am rolling 3. So, all right, so I can get a 2 success here with discarding. I'm going to go ahead and discard scan and search. So I'm going to reduce horror further. This just feels wrong. Like, why am I so good at this game? And I'm going to do 2 to get rid of the deadly strike. Yay. Or dead silence. Still haven't hit him. Jeez Louise. All right, so I'm going to continue with a weak attack. Rolling 3 still. I did get a success. If I want to double, I would discard 2 cards. Basically, do I want to trade 2 cards for life? I'm not. I'm going to keep the cards. I'm going to reduce my life here to do the 1 damage. All right, I am going to walk. I only want to get 1 space away because I don't want... Yeah, I want to get 1 space away and get this victim out of there so I can do all 3 damage. So I'm walking. Rolling 3 always feels really good. Okay, I only needed 1 of those. So I will move 1 space, reduce time, take the victim with me. I will discard the marker from Jenette to do 3 damage. Right there. I have plenty of resources here. I'm going to sprint. I'm going to try to go and get that card. That's not the best sprint. So to get 2 success, I would need to get rid of 4 cards. And that would get me all the way over there. All right, I'll get rid of 4 here. I'll keep walk. Yeah, I'll keep walk. So now I can move 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. I will reduce time 1 more to pick up the key card item. Now, all I really have to do, if I could get to storage, pick up personal beacon, I could get them to follow me. I don't know. We'll see. We're not there yet. All right, I only have 3 to spend. Oh, I'd really love to be attacking, but I'm not going to do that. I'll get a sprint because mobility is king to me, and a close call. All right, killer phase. It can move 3 now. No, can move 2. I'm going to target the nearest victims, and that's probably coming to me. Gonna move 1, 2, 3. Doesn't quite make it. So it doesn't quite make it, and we're gonna get a terror card here. What the fuck, dude? Wow. The thing is just going to keep on going. I've had to do so much damage to it. More minor dark powers with the Evomorph. All right, whenever you draw an ambush card with 2 or less danger, discard and draw another. 2 more health on top of that Evomorph. The thing is a Goliath. Oh, okay. Didn't kill anyone, so there's no panicking, and it is my turn. I certainly will discard this immediately to knock off 2, and then 1 more. So he's now down to 4. I'm going to do something tricky here. So I'm going to discard for emergency access. That is now gone, but that will allow me to move through this inactive maintenance shaft. That's cool. And let's see if I can save these people here. I'm going to sprint. Oh, 3 success. So yeah, that'll save them. So I'm going to go right here. They are saved. And I will recover back to full health, still sitting at 7. All right, so now I'm going to buy a Furious Strike all these cards back. I have one left, and I'll just go ahead and get a close call. Sprint goes back here, and now it is Evomorph's turn. Here we go. I think we're coming to the end here. This is kind of it. I feel pretty good. This Terror deck's been a little bit tricky though. Okay, so Evomorph is going to target the nearest victim, and he can't go through these shafts, so it's got to be 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's going to go here. He's going to go 1, 2, 3. He is going to kill one. There we go. Horror is going to reduce or increase. Horror is going to increase. Bloodlust went up. Now we get a terror card. Oh boy. Okay, scratches in the dark. He's going to target me and move 3 times. He's going to have plenty to get there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Evomorph is with me. For each space that the Evomorph passes through that contains at least one victim, including its starting and ending space. So horror will go up once in that case because most victims are already off the map. It's just the one that he started with. So that does that. I can think I can do flame. All damage must be distributed evenly. So I want to get out of this space so I can use flamethrower. So first and foremost, I'm in his space. I am going to use Furious Strike. I'm going to try to end this right now. Let's do it. All right, double success. There we go. So that's 2. Reduce horror. So I have to use walk to get out of there. All right, I'm only going to move 1. I will discard flamethrower for the last time to do 3 to knock him out. Oh, I have a feeling it probably has like 3 hearts on it. I have a feeling. I think I've done like 40 damage this time. Oh no! 3. Oh, that's brutal. That is brutal. Okay, so now I've got to get over to that loader. Continue my plan. It's got 3 health. I'm not going to worry about trying to move in there. I'm going to walk. I do want to move 2 spaces, and I want to reduce that time there, so I'm going to do that. You know what? I'll use a close call to reroll one of these dice. Nope. Or won't do that. That was a stupid move. Stupid move. I'll get rid of another 2 cards, close call, and focus to be able to move the 2 spaces. And we're here. I'm going to hold all my other cards here. I have 4 to spend. I'm just going to buy a retaliate. I kind of went all in there. Now I don't have movement, but I know he's coming for me. All right, he's going to move to the nearest victim. He can move 3, so he's going to go 1, 2, 3. Not do anything. We're going to flip terror card. Exoskeleton. Take a black final health token from the reserve and place it on top of Ectomorph's current final health token. This does not increase the Evomorph's health. Instead, when you must reveal the final health token, reveal both simultaneously. Well, does that even apply? Because there is no more final health token. I don't think that applies. I know the rule of infinite evil would probably have me throw another one over there, but I've already gotten through that. So I'm not going to do it. I will say I do have to take increase horror. I don't have movement to get to that super loader. So I'm going to take the opportunity to just go straight to planning. I'm not even going to do anything. Yeah, I'm not doing anything. I'm taking these cards back, 2 walks, and I'm going to spend all 6 on the critical blow. That's what I'm doing. That's it. Ooh, here we go. All right, killer is going to move 3. 1, 2, 3. Kill this guy. We're going to go up 1. I'm increasing horror twice, so I'm rolling 2 die once again. We're going to a terror card. Game over, man. Game over. If there are no victims on the board, discard this card and draw the next terror card. There is 1. So we're going to go horror. Now he's doing 4, can move 4. And then he's going to go kill that last one. That one's done. The next time I'll lose 2 times. Wow, he's far away. I'm gonna go ahead and
Yes.
open this path. Oh, or do I just go over to him? No, I want super loader. I'm gonna go ahead and open this path up. Discard the key card. Oh, I guess I gotta put it here. And then I'm gonna walk. Just need to move over one here. I'll get rid of a focus and a short rest to move through that spot. So he's gonna be up on me real quick, and I will just hold and buy a furious strike. 2 close calls. I have to survive his hit here and then equip super loader, start to hit him. So that's it. There are no victims to target, so he's actually not going to move right now. And then acid spray. If the Evomorph is a hatchling, discard and draw the next tower card. Acid spray, if the Evomorph is a hatchling, discard and draw the next terror card. Otherwise, it's going to target me and move. He can move 4. Can't quite get to me. If the Evomorph damages you, discard a random item. If you have no items, so he still couldn't get to me, but now he's going to disappear. So great. So now he's gone. Just when I thought I had him. So the question is, do I want to equip super loader? Maybe not. This is an interesting one where there's, he's not on the board. Can't do anything. All right, I am going to equip super loader. It's on me now. And move to my turn.
Yes.
I honestly don't have much to do. I've got a bunch of strikes, walks. I don't really need to go anywhere at this point other than I could go search the armory to see if there's anything else there. But I don't even have a search. That doesn't even make sense. I wish I had a scan. I don't. So I have 6 to spend, and I'm going to take a planning and a guard, and that's that. So now we're going to go to ambush. All right, place the Evomorph in the closest space, so it's just going to go drop right into my space because I don't have an X there. In the closest space without an X, and remove all X's. There are no X's, and it's going to hit me. Before it does, I will retaliate. So I will certainly get rid of a focus and a walk to make that a double success. I'm ignoring all and reducing health, so now I get an extra die. I think I might have this. I think I might have it. All right, and that is that. That's all in his turn. I have super loader,
Yes.
and I have more than enough, kind of anticlimactically, to get this last one. Don't even need to roll a dice, and that's that. I got him. All right, well, that was pretty fun. I think there's a lot of elements in here that make this unique, especially it's really frustrating when the Evomorph just kind of jumps out of there and you have a plan to go knock him out. You never know, we can come down. I felt like this was honestly fairly easy. I think the ramp up was pretty slow. I think there's a lot of times where they're not attacking. I was also able to kind of have my way and save a ton of the victims. This was probably my best game of all time, or I should say the easiest game of all time. There's a couple different win conditions depending on the maintenance cards that you have. I think this definitely has a lot of replayability. I was sad I didn't get to really use super loader too much or get off one of those maintenance cards activations and kill it in the airlock or the self-destruct. I appreciate you watching. If there's anything else from season 2 you want to see, let me know in the comments. Thanks for the 3 of you that are actually watching these and giving me a couple of comments of encouragement. This is a passion project that I'm excited about and I'm kind of putting a lot of effort into right now. So any feedback you have or things you want to see in the future is much appreciated. And that's it. I'm out.